Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, fake news. It spreads fast, shapes opinion, and sometimes even causes chaos. It's not just about politics, it influences health, economy, and even personal belief. But don't worry, we will also explore how technology is helping us fight back and see what we can do to stop it. What is fake news? Fake news is false or misleading information that's spread on purpose, usually to influence people's opinions, push your certain agenda or simply generate clicks and money. It can come in many forms, like articles, photos, manipulated videos, or even deepfakes. Do you know what's the worst part? Social media make it spread even faster because people share without checking the facts. Emergence of fake news. Where did fake news come from? Fake news isn't new. It's been around us for centuries. In the past, it was spread through newspapers and rumors. But with the internet and social media, it's much easier than ever to and create and share misinformation instantly. Now, anyone can publish a story without fact checking, and if it goes viral, people believe it, no matter how outrageous it is. How fake news spread. Fake news spread like wildfire, especially on social media. A shocking headline grabs attention. People share it without thinking, and suddenly it's everywhere. Private messaging apps makes it even worse because fake news can spread in close group where there is little moderation. Algorithms also plays a crucial role. Social media platforms show us what we want to see, reinforcing our biases. Impact of fake news. What happens when fake news spreads? Fake news isn't just annoying, it has real consequences. It can influence elections, spread fear, and even crash economies. During major events, misinformation can cause panic or sway public opinion. For example, false claims during elections can mislead voters, while fake financial news can manipulate stock market. This damage can be long lasting. Case study 2016 US election. Now let's talk about some cases around us. One of the biggest example of fake news have real impact was during the 2016 US elections. False stories about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump spread like wildfire, influencing public opinion. Studies shows that fake news was shared more than real news at that time. Meanwhile, this shows how fake news isn't just an online problem. It can change the history. Another case study, P- Pizzagate conspiracy. Let's talk about another cases. The Pizzagate conspiracy, a completely fake story, claimed a pizza place in Washington, D.C. was running a secret child trafficking ring. People believe it's so hard that one man even brought a real gun, to investigate. These cases shows how fake news can lead to real world consequences, sometimes even violence. Case study, COVID-19 misinformation. During the COVID-19 pandemic, fake news was everywhere. Some people claim that drinking bleach could cure the virus. It's super ridiculous, right? And some people also spread misinformation about vaccines, making people afraid of get vaccinated. This shows that fake news isn't just about politics. It can put lives at risk and even affect global health policies. How to identify fake news? So, how should we do to fight it back? First, always check the source. If it's not a trustworthy news outlet, always be cautious. Second, do a quick Google research. If no major site is reporting it, that's a red flag. Third, check the date. Sometimes old news gets shared out of context. And finally, use reverse image search to catch fake or manipulated photos. AI for fake news detections. How AI helps detect fake news. And now we have technology fighting back. AI can scan articles for misinformation, detect deepfakes, and even analyze social media trends to spot fake news. These tools are getting smarter every day, helping fact checkers verify information faster than before. Blockchain for news verification using blockchain to stop fake news. Blockchain isn't just for crypt- cryptocurrency, it can help verify news too. It creates a permanent record, making it easier to trace back to the original source. Some news organizations are already using blockchains to prevent tampering with news reports and prove credibility. Crowdsource fact checking. How people can help. Fact checking websites like Snopes and Fact Check let everyday people report and verify fake news. AI assisted fact checking is also helping cross reference claims with trusted source in real time. The more people participate in fact checking, the harder it becomes for fake news to spread. Challenge in fighting fake news. Why is fake news so hard to stop? To tell you a fun fact, fake news spread way faster than real time news because people tend to believe things that match their own views. And since regulations vary by country, it's hard to enforce rules globally. In addition, misinformation creators are getting smarter and using AI to create fake content that looks more convincing than ever before. Future to fake news prevention. What's next in fight against fake news? AI is improving. For example, real-time fake news detection system FANDC, a cloud-based system that detects fake news on social media. It helps us to clarify the truth. And schools are also teaching media literacy, and countries are working together to regulate fake news. Moreover, more platforms are investing in misinformation detection. But the biggest solution, yes, it's us. The more we learn to spot fake news, the harder it becomes for it to spread. Everyone plays a role in stopping im- misinformation. AI-based detection. Modern AI tools scan text and videos in real time. For instance, NLP models detect phrasing patterns, and deepfake detection tools analyze face movements. Projects like ANDC provides API level filtering. What social media platforms are doing? Platforms like Facebook and Twitter have started labeling fake news and using AI moderation. Some posts now come with warnings, and users encouraged to read fact check articles. However, misinformation still spread through private group and chat, making it difficult to monitor everything. Psychology behind it. Why does fake news work? Fake news is effective not just because of what it says, but because of how our brains respond to it. The first factor is confirmation bias. We naturally grav- gravitate toward misinformation that aligns with what we already believe, instead of challenging our views. Fake news over reinforce them, make it feel right, even when it's not. Second, there's the emotion trigger. Fake news often provokes strong emotions like anger, fear, or shock. These reactions increase engagement. We're more likely to click, comment, or share when something makes us feel outraged or anxious. It bypasses critical thinking and goes straight to impulse. And then there's repetition. The more often we see a piece of information, the more likely we are to believe it. This is called illusory truth effect. Even if we initially doubt something, constant exposure can gradually make it seem familiar and true. Together, these psychological factors explain why fake news spread so easily, and why it's so hard to counter once it take hold. AI-based detection. Artificial intelligence is becoming a powerful ally in detecting misinformation. Modern AI systems scan massive volumes of content, post article, even videos in real time. Natural language processing (NLP) models analyze text to detect suspicion pattern. They look for signs like emotional charged language, logical inconsistency, or phrases like have historically been linked to false claim. When it comes to video, the fake detection tools analyze facial movement, voice modulation, and lighting inconsistency to spot manipulation that humans' eyes might miss. Platform like F8NDC serves a real-time filters scan content before it spread widely. These systems are constantly learning from new data, improving their ability to recognize and flag falsehood. AI won't solve the problem alone, but it's giving us speed and scale to things we desperately need in the fight against misinformation. Blockchain verification. Can blockchain help? Blockchain offers different approaches to fighting fake news. It's all about verifying origins. This technology can record exactly when and where a piece of content was created and who created it. Let's call provenance. For example, platform like Poet use blockchain to timestamp content. This can help prove that a photo or article was published at a certain time and hasn't been altered since. It's add a layer of authenticity and traceability. However, there are limitations. Right now, adoption is still low, and blockchain is not yet integrated into the everyday news sharing experience. For the average people, forwarding a message or reposting a meme, blockchain tools aren't easily accessible. So while the technology is promising, we're still in early stages. The infrastructure exists, but widespread usage and awareness are still a work in progress. Crowdsourced tool. Fighting fake news doesn't just fall on government or teach companies. The public plays a huge role. Crowdsourced tools empower everyday users to flag and correct misleading information. On Twitter, community notes allows users to add clarifying clarifications to misleading tweets. These notes are voted on and surface where there's consensus on Reddit. Upvotes and downvotes help surface more reliable information while pushing down misinformation. This platform harness the wisdom of the crowd, the collective intelligence of engaged users to help keep the information ecosystem honest. It's a collaborative model that adds a layer of accountability and transparency. Media literacy. Why education matters. If we want a long term solution to fake news, we need to start with education. Media literacy, the ability to critically analyze information, spot bias, verify sources, and question narratives is becoming essential in digital age. Schools around the world are starting to include media literacy in their curricula, teaching students how to think critically and critically and responsibly engage with online content. When people are equipped with these skills, they are far less likely to fall for misleading claims. Education won't stop fake news from being created, but it can stop it from spreading and makes a huge difference. Post development stage. What happened after testing? Once an anti misinformation system is developed, the real test begins. It has to perform in real world conditions. That means it needs to be fast, flexible, and able to adapt to users' behavior in real time. Algorithms must be constantly updated to deal with evolving tactics used by bad actors. Feedback loops help improve accuracy and reduce false positives. The fight against fake news doesn't end at launch. It requires ongoing ma- maintenance, retraining, and responsiveness to stay effective. Case study: Facebook and YouTube cases. Big platforms have already seen significant results from deploying anti-misinformation strategies. Facebook, for example, reduced views of flag posted by 80% after implementing stronger content moderation. YouTube removed over 1 million fake videos related to COVID 19, a powerful reminder of how widespread misinformation can be. WhatsApp simply design change limitation message forwarding lead to a 70% drop in the spread of hoaxes. These cases show that thoughtful, well implemented tech can have real impact. Case study: India WhatsApp mob lynching. One of the most heartbreaking examples of fake news impact happened in India. False rumors spread via WhatsApp accused in, innocent people of crimes, leading to mob lynchings and several deaths. The tragic series of events forced WhatsApp to take action. They introduced forwarded message labels and restricted the number of times a message could be forwarded. It's a sobering reminder that misinformation isn't just an online problem. It can have deadly real world consequences. AI moderation issue. AI tools are powerful, but they are not perfect. They often struggle with context, like sarcasms, local dialects, or cultural specific preference. This means that sometimes AI flags jokes as harmful content or worse, misses truly dangerous message. That's why we still need people, reviewers, to handle notched or sensitive cases. AI can assist, but human oversight remain critical, especially when the stakes are high. Community collaboration. When users are empowered with the right tools, they can become a major force in identifying and combating fake news. Community-based features like Twitter's community notes or Reddit's voting system create transparent, democratic form of moderation. These tools makes fact-checking more inclusive and collaborative. They allow the public to contribute to online integrity in meaningful ways. It's not just about technology, it's about giving people a voice. Blockchain limits. Blockchain is great for verifying who posted sometimes and when, but it doesn't tell us whether the content is true. It's a tool for transparency and authenticity, but not for understanding intent or accuracy. For that, we still need fact checkers and contextual analysis. Blockchain is part of the solution, not the whole answer. Professional fact checkers, fact checking organizations like PolitiFacts and Snopes plays a crucial role in verifying popular claims. They partner with platforms to access trending content and provide clear, evidence-based explanations. When fact checkers are displayed permanently, they help users better understand what's true and what's not. These teams are trained research and they work as a critical layer of trust and credibility to the digital information landscape. Data bias challenge. Many AI tools are trained primarily on English language data, which limits their effectiveness in other language and cultural context. Data sets like liar or COVID lies are helpful, but we need much more linguistic and geographic diversity to build truly global solution. Without this, misinformation detection will remain uneven and biased. Interoperability challenge. Each platform has its own moderation rules and tools, and they rarely share data. This lack of interoperability makes it harder to track or flag harmful content across platforms. Projects like Claim Review aim to create shared formats for fact checks that different platforms can read and use, but adoption is still limited. For a united front against misinformation, systems need to communicate better. Scalability challenge. Social platforms like TikTok process millions of posts, even minutes. That create massive challenge for real-time AI moderation. Sometimes companies are testing edge computing, processing content on local devices to reduce delay and offload pressure from central server. To scale effectively, we need solution that can keep up with the speed and volume of the internet. Encryption challenge. Encrypted apps like WhatsApp and Signal protect user privacy, but they also make it difficult to detect and stop fake news because moderation can scan encrypted content. Harmful rumors can spread unchecked. New solution like federated learning offers a middle ground, allowing pattern recognition without reading private message. But implementation is still in early stage. Legal and ethical issue in the US platform are protected by Section 230, which gives them broad freedom in moderating content. In the EU laws like Digital Services Act requires more accountability. This creates a tension between free speech and moderation. The challenge is finding fair, transparent system that protect right while curbing harm. Public dashboard and clear appeal system can help strike that balance. Summary table of challenging. Let's summarize the biggest challenge and what might solve harm. Data bias. Use most multilingual and multicultural training data. Latency. Latency. Adopt edge computing to handle content faster. Fragmentation. Build shared APIs and backchecks format. Private privacy conflicts. Analyze metadata, not message content. Legal complexity. Use transparent dashboard and clear appeals. Platform successes. Despite the obstacles, we have seen real-time progress. Facebook cut views of Black posted by 80%. YouTube removed over 1 million misleading video. WhatsApp reduced talks sharing by 70% through smart design choices. This number proves that responsible platform design can make a huge difference. Weakness remain. Challenges remain. Deepfakes, memes, and AI-generated content are getting harder to detect. Many users still distrust platform moderation and appeals processes and often slow or confusing. We have made big strides, but the work isn't finished. Recommendation. What we need to do next to move forward, we need to improvement on 3 levels. First, technology, more transparent and multilingual AI tools. Second, policy, unified moderation rules across platform. Third, society, better education, NGO support, and community fact-checking fighting fake news is a term is a team effort, and everyone has a role. Multi-level roadmap. Who does what? Here's how different actors can contribute. Individuals, think before sharing. Question what you see. For platform, combine human judgment with AI detection. Governments fund education and support independent fact checkers. A multi level response is the only way to create lasting impact. Final thought, fighting fake news isn't a one time fix, it's a long term challenge and affect democracy, public health, and trust in society. But with the right tools, smart policies, and a culture of critical thinking, we can build a more trustful and informed internet. It starts with each of us, and it's never truly ended. Conclusion. Fake news is a huge problem, but we can do something about it. Always check your source, support fact checking, and think before sharing. The fight against fake news starts with us. If we all take a few extra seconds to verify information before spreading it, we can slow down misinformation and help create a more informed world. Thank you for listening.